I was supposed to record Sofi's Q4 expectation video today, but then we got the news about Sofi's recent acquisition. Q4 expectation video is coming tomorrow, but today let's talk about Sofi's recent purchase. So Sofi made an announcement a few minutes ago that they're acquiring Technisys for all stock-based deal for about 84 million shares of Sofi's common stock, coming out to be about 1.1 billion. Now this is the second biggest deal that Sofi has made. The first one was Galileo for about 1.2 billion back in April 2020, and we all know how that turned out. So before I go in detail about this deal, let's ask a few questions as why Sofi is acquiring a company whose annual revenue is about $70 million and whose primary business is in Latin America, and why they are doing all stock-based deal. Are they not confident about this acquisition that they are offering all stock-based instead of doing cash and stock like they did for Galileo? So to answer those questions, let's talk about the deal first and let me show you the details. So let me share my screen and kind of show you exactly what's going on here, and then we'll talk about the main and primary reason, in my opinion, why this is taking place. So this is the news that we got from Wall Street Journal, that they're saying Sofi is buying banking software maker Technisys for about 1.1 billion. The latest in a string of deals designed to transform the lender into one-stop financial shop. I'm going to highlight a few things which I think is really interesting. So the deal is about 10% of Sofi's market value right here, and the deal gives Sofi control on its own core banking platform and then the back-end technology that bank uses to power mobile banking. Okay, so this is what they are saying over here. Sofi's estimate that the Technisys acquisition, this is what I'm going to highlight. Sofi estimate that the Technisys acquisition will generate about 800 million in additional revenue through 2025. It'll also create, and it's kind of cut off, but about 70 million in cost savings over the span. Sofi currently relies on the legacy software vendor to power its banking and savings account and separate one to power its credit card. Technisys will allow all to bring the capabilities in-house. So I have mentioned this many times in my previous videos that Sofi, like Tesla, wants to vertically integrate everything under their business. This is their second step. First was Galileo. This is their second step in that process. Okay, so now let's take a look at over here. So Technisys has built an attractive, fast growth business with a unique critical strategic technology that all leading financial services companies will need in order to keep pace with digital innovation. So this is not about them acquiring for members. This is more about acquiring them for other businesses or other fintechs like Galileo. The acquisition of Technisys is an essential building block in delivering our member-centric digital one-stop shop experience for Sofi members and other partners through Galileo. So this is of course a very interesting part right here, that yes, it's going to be beneficial for their members, but it's going to be more beneficial in my opinion for Galileo customer or for business to business relationship that Sofi wants to create. Okay, our provider of fintech cloud services, St. Anthony Noto, under the leadership of co-founder and CEO Miguel, Technisys has emerged as a proven leader in Gen 3 multi-product banking core technology. We are excited to bring their technology offering under Sofi's technologies. Now, one of the main reasons why I feel Sofi is taking this step is right here. The acquisition of Technisys adds a unique strategic technology and business for Sofi in pursuing its ambition to provide best-of-breed products as a one-stop shop financial service, and for Galileo in Sofi's overall pursuit to build an AWS of fintech. He has mentioned many times in the past that he wants to build, which is Anthony Noto, wants to build Sofi as an AWS of fintech, and I think they are taking the right building blocks right now. The combined technology stack will create what is expected to be the only end-to-end vertically integrated banking technology stack. Again, very critical key over here. Only end-to-end vertically integrated technology stack, from user interface development capabilities to a customizable multi-product banking core and ledger with fully integrated processing and card issuing available for Sofi products and Galileo Technisys partners. So in my opinion, this is not all about members or delivering them one-stop shop. This is more about AWS or fintech, or basically for other businesses and other consumers. Now let's talk about some of the revenues. Okay, the acquisition will also add the high revenue growth rate right here they're talking about. The acquisition will also add high revenue growth rate of Sofi to accelerate its 3-year revenue CAGR or CAGR. Together, the companies can better serve Galileo's consumer fintech and enterprise partners seeking to add product offering to their 89 million enabled customer accounts as of September 30, 2021 across the US, Mexico, Colombia, and Technisys, more than 60 established bank, fintech, and non-financial brand in Latin America and the US. So not only do they have 89 million of Galileo customers, but on top, now they're adding about 60 established bank, fintech, and other non-essential that is going to come from the Technisys side. This is really exciting for SoFi as a business, not as a consumer-facing business, but as a business-to-business facing business. Okay, the revenue Synergies can vertically integrate capabilities is expected to add a cumulative 500 to 800 million through the year-end 2025 at high incremental margins, because this is all tech stacks. These are highly profitable. SoFi also expect to leverage this modern technology stack to capture significant saving in third-party cost, and they are talking about that they can save anywhere from 75 to 85 million in cumulative cost saving from 2023 to 2025 and approximately 60 to 70 million thereafter. So their cost is of course going down by having these acquisition, because now they're vertically integrated and they don't have to pay the third-party fees. We are thrilled to bring Technisys technology customer base and expertise to the larger SoFi Technologies platform. And of course, this is a very exciting time for this young company who has made such a great deal. Kudos and congratulations to that company, and also to SoFi for this acquisition, because this is really interesting stuff over here. Okay, so now let's talk about that. Why Technisys? Why not another company who might have a better revenue, who might have a better foothold? Here's my understanding to it. So in my couple of videos ago, I shared this one infographic that talks about the growth of fintechs in worldwide. If you pay attention over here, this yellow is cash in 2019, then cash in 2020, and cash in 2024 estimated. If you pay attention, worldwide, North America, Asia Pacific, Europe, and Middle East, just look at these for now. And actually not even that, just look at this for now, actually, right here. Okay, so if you pay attention over here, out of all this, we know that North America, the cash and the digital wallet use is kind of similar. Right here, if you see, it's similar. In Asia Pacific, they use more digital services as compared to cash. Look, there is only one region that has been using more cash and very little digital banking, which is Latin America. So it kind of makes sense for SoFi to target Latin America right now, because they are in the early stages of growth. And of course, the advantage of being first, we all know how huge that is. So if SoFi can dominate in Latin America, which I think is going to turn hugely digital by 2025 to 2030, we are going to see a massive shift. We know what happened, like now they are using Bitcoin as the currency. And then on top, they will be using a lot more digital banking systems in the coming days, because digital banking is easy, is cost effective, and they don't have to own buildings and banks and hire staff to do a lot of work. It all can be done in the back end. So I think this is a very strategic move on SoFi's part to acquire somebody in that region to kind of focus on the growth in that region. So in my opinion, this is really interesting stuff that SoFi has done, or a very interesting company that SoFi has acquired. So in my opinion, this is a strategic move, especially given their recent received bank charter. They would need all the cash they can to support the banking requirement, and also given the current market condition. The stock might hurt temporarily, as it is right now. It's down almost 1.7% or 2% this morning on this news because of all stock deal, and of course a further dilution, and on top paying 1.1 billion for a company whose revenue is 70 million seems a lot. But I'm sure with Galileo and their 3 million members, they definitely see the value in expanding their reach in Latin America as digital banking grows in those regions. Along with that, the unmatched offering it can bring to the Galileo customers here in US and worldwide is what makes SoFi believe that they can generate 500 to 800 million in revenue in the next 3 years, along with about 70 to 80 million in savings. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please click on the like button, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss on future videos. And tomorrow, look out for the Q4 expectation video that I'll be doing. Thank you for joining me. As always, a pleasure to share this. Until next time, you all have a sparkling day.